of town. Okay, girl, get up out of my video.
Okay.
Hey, y'all, happy Friday. I tried to get on here a little bit early. Didn't get on yes. Oh, it's about the rain. Look, sissy, it's about the rain. But anyways, happy Friday, guys. Just wanted to hop on here because when it comes to the weekends, and I don't know, something about Friday. I um, I always like to hop on here because y'all, Friday is when I started Digital Wealth Academy. It was when I was kind of like skeptical, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get it. I bought it like at 2 o'clock in the morning, and I was like, I don't know. So Fridays, I always am gonna hop on live on Fridays because again, I want to share my experience with you. A lot of you guys, if you're seeing me for the first time, my name is Sierra Janae. I'm a wife and mom of two. I have been in digital marketing for 8 months now. Really, well, almost we're going on 9 months. Oh my goodness, literally, we're going on 9 months. It'll be 9 months on the 23rd of this month. And you guys, digital marketing has really stop. Digital marketing has truly changed my life, changed my family's life. I actually have my contractor here ripping out all my floors. Like it's just been literally a life changing experience for me. And when I prayed and asked God, to really help me within my journey and was like, okay, God, I done tried all these different things. If this is the one, if it is, I promise you, I'm going to always spread the word and really, kind of like glorify your name in this. And so that's why I hop on here and tell you guys, about my journey. If you are someone just looking to earn passive income, you really need to like tap into those trending industries out there. So I don't know if you guys know, some of the trending industries are drop shipping. So starting a drop shipping business, which is really, I think kind of fun to do. I will say this: I did drop shipping. I liked it. It was cool, especially not having to deal with like your own inventory and stuff. So that's really great. You can make a lot of money with drop shipping. I didn't go as hard as I possibly could have, so I think I could have took off with it. But baby, I need all my money. That's why that's truthfully why I stopped doing drop shipping because baby, they be trying to take 40%. I've tried to do the whole Amazon FBA, the coloring books. I've done all that. So I know anytime y'all may see that and you're like, is this a scam? Is this a scam? I promise you it's not. You really can. It's just a lot of like things that you're paying for behind the scenes. And for me, I just want my money. I just want to provide a service, provide value, help people, and get paid. Now, for all the now, granted, I'm not saying that that's super easy. But at the same time, drop shipping, you got to be passionate about that. Life insurance, you guys. Life insurance is a trending industry. You can make a lot of money with that. People are going to always need insurance. It's never going away. You know what I mean? Like you can make a lot of money. A lot of money. I have a associate of mine that is in life insurance, and I'm like, damn, I didn't even know. Like I have this digital marketing course called Digital Boss Academy, and they like talk about it in there. And sometimes they have like live Q&A calls and they go over it. And I was like, damn, I didn't know life insurance was booming like that. So if you guys are looking for a trend in the industry, definitely looking at life insurance. If that's something that you're interested in. Credit repair, you guys. Credit repair is another thing and all of these things that I'm mentioning are like you can basically be self-taught or get a course and learn about it. So you can start making that passive income and extra money. You're not even crying, love. Oh, okay, go get it. But yeah, and then the last thing, I don't know, did I say credit repair? Credit repair, y'all, life insurance, drop shipping, right? Trending industries make a lot of money, a lot of money. And these are all things that you can literally research online, get information, and start today. My favorite and the thing that I have been doing and that I feel like I'm gonna probably do for the rest of my life because I've seen so much money in such a short period of time. And not only that, it's just I feel like I've been impactful for once in my life is digital marketing. With digital marketing, a lot of people think it's a new thing, it's a new trend or something like that. And granted, it's trending because it is a $1 billion industry. It's a trending industry. It's projected to make like over $700 billion in sales, just because everything is digital and everything is automated nowadays, right? But we live in a world where people just kind of want that demand of like being able to access something immediately and not having to wait for it to be delivered, not having to wait to a start date. Oh, you got my headphones, girl. Thank you. But not having to wait until like a certain date. So that's really like the perk in digital marketing. But y'all, marketing has always been around literally since the beginning of time. Like people have always had to market things in order to get an increase in sales, engagement, or whatever you want to call it. So what I discovered and what I did was I heard about digital marketing kind of sort of the beginning of last year and how it was a thing. I seen people talking about these courses. I invested in courses, different webinars, different training things. And back when I started, technically, there was no master resale right thing. There was like you can buy this thing, you can learn from somebody, but you can turn around and resell it to anybody. Um, and I invested. I thought I was, this was gonna be my ticket. I ain't gonna say, but I thought it was. I ain't gonna lie, because you know how the people be selling it to you like this is gonna be a life changing experience, and all you have to do is just, baby, did all that right. So was feeling a little motivated, and then I started because at the time I was like really heavy into UGC. You guys don't know what UGC is? That's user generated content. Another amazing way to make a lot of good money. But I got into UGC personally because I wanted to get free clothes. I wanted to get free stuff for my kids. And I'm kind of like in the mom niche. So I would have brands send me a whole bunch of free stuff. I wasn't getting paid at the time. And then once I learned about UGC, I started to be like, okay, well, I'm always creating content. Hi, Teresa. How are you? Happy Friday. Um, so I started to find out that I could get paid with UGC. And so I started doing that and I would make money here and there. The money was kind of, I ain't gonna lie, it wasn't consistent because once I did start making money with UGC, you have to go back and forth with brands and brands don't be trying to pay you. It just be a lot, right? So I was like, I know there's something that I can do or something that, that could make me, I want to make money every day. If I can make, $1,000 extra a month, that would be cool. And y'all, granted, in UGC, I would get like $300 deals, $500 deals, 800. At the time, the highest one that I had was like a $3,000. It was a monthly retainer, but I had to create like a series of videos for the brand. So I was just like, I I, I truly believe, and at this time I was like kind of getting back into reading my Bible and stuff like that. Like I don't go to church all the time or nothing like that, but I feel like I am a spiritual person. I have a relationship with God. And so I'm like, just something was in me was like triggering, like, bro, there is something that I could be doing that I know that I could be making money and it could be lucrative and it could be consistent, right? And so digital marketing kind of came back again. And I was just like, baby, I didn't try everything. I didn't did everything. Like that's not going to be the thing. And I kept seeing people talk about they were making 10K, 30K, 40K, 50K a month, and I'm just like, bro, it's just I've tried it, and I've invested in stuff. I've spent my money. I paid $1,000 for this. I paid $100 for this, $99 for this, and that's not true. Like I mean, yeah, they give you like the blueprint, but honestly, a lot of that information you could just Google or go on YouTube and research it yourself. So it's just like I'm done trying to pay for all this stuff. So then it wasn't until I seen who's my mentor, Missy Lynn, talking about like her being a burnt out content creator. Like she was doing YouTube, she kind of took a break and she was looking to earn, obviously start earning money, but it wasn't in like the stop, baby. It wasn't in the creator space anymore that she wanted to do that. And so it really kind of sparked my interest. I was really curious by it because I'm like, Missy Lynn is somebody that I feels like has it all together. One of my favorite creators, and to see her pivot her journey, like interesting. And I'm like, to see her, like, it wasn't like it was sponsored, because that was the thing. I was like, well, she can sponsor somebody or something. Like, come on, like it really sparked my interest. And so I was just like, okay. So I watched, like, she posted a vlog and she was like, y'all, I just invested in this digital marketing course called Digital Wealth Academy. And I'm learning like so much, even as a content creator. I'm learning things about like social media strategies, how to grow, and really how to monetize your social media. And so I'm just like, for Missy to say that, because y'all, mind you, I'm like, this woman has over 500,000 subscribers. On top of that, you have management that you're working with. And what do you mean you learning stuff that you don't know? So I was like, okay. And I'm really big on like, if I pray for something, God like always confirms things for me. And it always comes in like a weird way. Posting in a while, like she had went ghost on YouTube. Try digital marketing. Like I try to sell my own little products. I try to follow the courses and stuff that I had bought. Again, they didn't have master resale, right? Or at least the ones that I invested in didn't have it was just like a webinar or a course or a master class, right? And so I'm like, okay, but something just kind of like kept like, how you have a funny feeling about something. And I'm just like, all right. So I'm the type of person, I always tell my husband everything, but something was like, don't tell him, don't tell him. So I was just like, this is really, interesting. So then I was like, okay, what I'm gonna do is, you know how you be like in your head sometimes. So I was like, I'm gonna reach out to Missy Lynn and I'm gonna ask her. Now, granted, she's a big, content creator. She probably got automatic replies. She ain't gonna get back to me. And I'm like, if she gets back to me, I'm gonna invest. You know what I'm saying? So I sent Missy a DM on Instagram and I was like, hey, I kind of wanted to know. I seen your vlog and I'm interested in about learning, more about this. Like I've tried digital marketing. I'm telling her kind of like I don't know why I was pouring my heart out to her, but I just felt comfortable. Like, you know how when you are watching or following one of your favorite creators in your head, they're your friend, right? So I'm like, she probably ain't gonna get back to me. And I'm kind of having that doubt. And so Missy immediately hit me back, sent me a voice note and was like, yeah, girl, like I was in disbelief. Like I'm still like, I can't, I can't believe this. But then I even was still kind of skeptical because I was like, well, Missy has a large following. So it's going to be easy for her to convert people or get sales and stuff like that. And again, Digital Wealth Academy, it was $497. Now, granted, they have payment plans available, which I offer payment plans available. And that's what had me. But Missy was like, well, I'm about to launch a mentorship program if you buy Digital Wealth Academy. And then also I'm talking like I'm as if I'm her, but she was like, I'm going to create a faceless page. And I was like, I didn't even know nothing about the term of like being faceless at the time. I didn't know what that meant. And I was just like, okay. And she was like, yeah, I'm about to create a whole nother page because I know that people will be kind of skeptical about getting started. Because I do have a large following. And I was like, okay. So at that point, I didn't invest, y'all. I didn't, this was like back in early April. And so, but I was just shocked that Missy got back with me. So I'm watching, Missy or whatever like that, and I'm seeing her like as she like, oh, I made $500. I made 5K. Then I made 8K. Then I made 10K. And I'm like, she's showing the numbers, right? And she's like being very honest. So I'm like, I don't know, like Missy ain't got nothing to lie about. You know what I'm saying? Because again, y'all, this is somebody that already has seen success with social media. You has a large following. So I'm like, I'm really engaged in this. So I'm like, okay. So I kept praying on it, praying on it. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna fast on this. God, if this is meant to be, I promise you, order my steps in this. And if it is true, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna invest. I'm not gonna tell my husband, but I'm gonna do it. I'm about to shoot on the payment plan too, right? Because I was like, okay, I could drop 125. So I had just got like one of my biggest UGC deals, and I was like, okay, this is some extra money. I wasn't really counting on that money for anything like, in my everyday life or whatever. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and invest. Fuck it. And I was like, because I've never got paid this much with UGC. So what's $500? But I still did that payment plan. So it was like Friday, 2 o'clock. I'll never forget. It was 2 o'clock in the morning, and I goes to bed at 9 o'clock. But I had woke back up, and it was like heavy on my heart, like, you should do this. You should do this. This is gonna be life changing. Like something just kept like whispering to me, and it was God basically saying that this was gonna be life changing. I'm like, still, I hate to say it, but still skeptical, and I'm just like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do this. Get back, girl. Sorry, y'all. But close my door, baby. Can you go close? So I bought the course. And I'm the type of person, if I buy it, granted, y'all, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. If I buy something, baby, I'm about to dive in. I'm about to get my money's worth, right? My expectations going into it, and I feel like a lot of people don't talk about this. I thought it was going to be another one of those, just like a long little video with chapters, that were like labeled that you can kind of go through. Had no idea that it was going to actually be a layout and just have so much good information. And on top of it, what really, really, really turned me on about DWA was the fact that they mentioned God, the fact that they talk about mindset, because like I feel like in all of the webinars and all of the different programs that I've ever invested in, they don't really share that part. It's just like, oh, just follow these strategies and you'll make this money and da 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 da. And I'm just like, okay, there is a spiritual side behind it. It is a mindset behind it. Like, don't get me wrong. Yeah, you can make a lot of money in this, but y'all, there's days where it is hard. There's days where I did see 0, 0, 0, 0. You know what I mean? But then, like, nobody really talks about like having to keep that positive mindset so you can keep going and keep going and keep going, right? So, but anyways, I was immediately impressed because it was like over 50 modules in there. And then on top of that, they wasn't like bootleg, like it was like detail. And anybody that knows me, if you ever talked to me before, when I talk about Digital Wealth Academy, like I always bring that up. It is so detailed. And then they just recently added more to the course. They're always updating it. There's never any upsells about it. Like I was just like, man, this is game changer. Yes, baby. Okay, go get one. Okay. But I was like, this is game. I'm like, and it felt different. Like, y'all ever like feel, I don't know, like where you know something is just different, you like feel a shift. And I'm like, okay, baby, all the little bush, all the okay, baby, all the little BS I didn't bought, this is about to be different. So even Missy, when I downloaded Digital Wealth Academy for her, she was like, "Girl, take your time with this. Like, I gave myself a full week to learn everything. But like, take your time, take your time. Don't feel overwhelmed because it's a lot of information." But me, I ain't gonna lie. It was 2 o'clock that morning, y'all. I spent probably all the way. It was like and I'll never forget because I remember my husband was like, "What are you doing?" Like, because normally I'll edit like YouTube videos or edit content for UGC, but he was like, "You've been on your computer since 3 o'clock. Like, what are you doing? What are you looking at?" And I was like, "Babe, I didn't want to tell him that I paid for it, but I'm looking into this, digital marketing thing, and they show you like how to launch a business, how to scale a business. You don't need an LLC. And on top of that, like they show you how to like social media growth strategies, and then also just high income skills in general." And he was like, "Oh, okay, whatever like that." He was like, "Well, damn, it must really be intriguing because your ass ain't like, baby, I had him bringing me snacks. I barely, only time I got up was to go to the bathroom. Like I was that like attached to it. And I was like, y'all, this is about to be different. This is about to be different. So I started, what really kind of threw me off was I remember Missy telling me about the whole faceless thing. And I was like, oh, this is what she's talking about. Because I never knew that was a thing. Like, I mean, granted, I knew that there was faceless. I mean, I just didn't know that that's what it was called, if that makes sense, right? I admit, I didn't know. And so I was like, well, again, I've tried this before. I've even tried to like tell people when I have bought webinars before, like, hey, try this program or whatever like that. So I ain't gonna lie, I felt like ashamed and I felt a little embarrassed. So I was like, well, I'm gonna take the faceless route because I don't want nobody in my business. That way, I'm basically saying that I'm gonna get sales. I know I'm gonna get sales, but like I just don't want nobody in my business, right? So I took the faceless route initially. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna give myself 5 days before I actually set up my systems and everything like that, to give myself time. So I did my little 5 days, was taking notes, was going back, watching the modules, and just like really just trying to like, okay, you got your strategy in order. What are you gonna do? How like y'all, I wrote everything down. I was like, okay, because I'm an old lady, I write everything down. So I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna be the type of person that posts four on average 4 times a day. I'm gonna really focus more so on Instagram. I'm gonna go live every day. I'm gonna do all that, right? Baby, stop it. You're fine. So stop. You don't need all those pillows. Stop. So I did that, and I was kind of shocked because I was like, here I am starting a new page, and I'm like, okay, I'm a little nervous to start this page. And I don't know what people are gonna think, but at the same time, I'm faceless. I'm posting a whole bunch of white women on my page, so won't nobody know, right? So I started, batch creating my reels and stuff because they was talking about that inside there, and I was like, I want to be ahead of the game. That way, I have no excuse not to be consistent. All of my content is done for me. So I made my content the first, 30 days. And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna post 4 times a day. So then what I did was I started uploading all my content in Instagram. It's so funny thinking about this because I don't do none of this shit now. But this is how determined and excited that I was. I was like, I had like y'all, I didn't even know you could have that many drafts on Instagram. I had like 20 drafts in my Instagram and I had like all my content ready to go. I'm using Ask AI and Chat GPT to make all my hooks and my captions. So I was, baby, when I tell you we was ready. So I started posting every day, every day. And I'm like, the first day I had like 10 followers. The next day I hit like 75 followers. And I was like, how the hell? And I'm applying the strategies that they're telling me to do. Like I'm literally taking it like word for word. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do everything that they say. I'm posting every day at the same time. This is where I said when I had those drafts, I would schedule them, but then I would come back because I like to, they tell you to like comment on your post, save your post, send your post to yourself or to a different account that you have. So I'm following all these strategies and I'm like, damn, I'm actually seeing the work. Meanwhile, on my other page, on my personal page, I can't get a motherfucking follower or two, right? So I'm like, man, this shit is working. So I mean, on average, y'all, I seen anywhere from 100, like probably after like once I had actually got my first sale, because I had got my first sale, I had 70, I want to say it was 78 followers. It was 70 something. I'm pretty sure it was 78. If I'm not, I try to remember all this stuff, y'all. I'm sorry. But I got my first sale, and it was 78 followers. And y'all, it shook the shit out of me. And the reason why I did is because like I consider myself to be like a funny person. I have a personality. I love talking to people, all different types of people. Like I'm really big on that. And here I am behind the motherfucking camera with all these white women on my page. No shade to white people. I'm just saying. And I'm like, y'all, y'all can't even see it's me. I mean, granted, I feel like the vibe of the page was me, But I'm like, yeah, I don't even know it's me though. You know what I'm saying? So I was losing my feelings about that, but I was like, wow, it's working. These strategies is working, and I'm faceless. Like, how the hell is this possible? And I'll never forget the first person that bought DWA for me. Her name was well, I don't want to say her government, but I remember her name was Kelly. And she actually is doing really well in digital marketing right now. But she bought it from me off of live. Like, I used to hop on live. So any of my people out here that be scared to get on live or whatever like that, y'all, you can literally turn the camera around, face it towards your computer, and just be on there talking about DWA, talking about DWA. And the reason where I got that from was I was like, you know how like on QVC, I'm an old lady. QVC and HSN, how they be sometimes just showing the product, or sometimes you'll see like the person's hands. Um, I was doing that, but what I was doing was I had like, you couldn't see if I was black or white, or I mean, granted, I'm sure, but my voice, they was like, oh yeah, she black. But I would just be like on there. Now, granted, y'all, I would be on live for like an hour. And I would just be like, oh my God, y'all, look at these amazing things that I'm learning. Like, y'all, they got this, they got, like excited. And like people would really be hopping in my life. Like at the time, I would have like maybe 3 or 4 people, but then it would get to like times where I would have like 50 people, 100 people, 200 people. And I'm like, I've never had that on Instagram before. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, this shit is really working. So, once I had got my first sale, it was on day 5. I'll never forget. It was on a Friday. And I was like, okay, well, okay, I made my money back. So I immediately paid off my payment plan. Technically, I profited like $125 because I had to put down $125 to get started. So I was like, okay, well, at this moment from here, if I could just make, $1,000 a month, I'll be happy. If I could just sell 2 DWAs a month, I'll be happy, right? Y'all, I continue to do the same strategy. And at this point, I'm literally growing so fast on Instagram. I'm like, bro, like, I mean, but they do favor new accounts. So I feel like that's what it was. And y'all, long story short, in literally 3 months' time, I end up hitting 22K followers on Instagram. Insane. My own damn personal page don't got that, right? Granted, I don't put a lot of work in my personal page either. I just be posting shit. But still, applying those strategies and y'all, all of that stuff that I've learned, and I've watched different YouTube videos. I've watched different TikToks of saying, oh, these are the growth strategies that you need to do, whatever. Y'all, the stuff that they put in DWA, game changer, and they always are updating. That's the one thing that I appreciate about it, because you get a product that not only can you resell for 100% profit, but they're always updating, and there's no upsell to you. Once you're in the community, you're in the community. And then on top of that, speaking of community, you're around so many like-minded individuals that have the same thoughts as you, that have the same questions of you, that want to help you. You want to help them. Like, it was just really a life-changing experience for me personally. So after I hit 22K, y'all, this is where I feel like God was telling me like I was being hard-headed, because I ain't gonna lie, I was being stingy. I had got to a point where I was just like, bro, I didn't exceed it 15. At that point, I had made like 15K. And the money, I would say, unlike how now it is, and I feel like this is the difference, and this is why I personally tell people I don't personally recommend Faces. One, just because I feel like the con of it was I was posting, y'all, 4 or 5 times a day consistently, same time every day. Y'all, I would post at 9 a.m., 11 a.m., 1 a.m. 1 p.m., 3 p.m., 5 p.m. And then sometimes I would switch it up to try to, like, I guess that was me thinking that I was changing the algorithm a little bit. Then I would sometimes switch my 3 and change that to like 7, because I would be like, oh, when people get off of work, right? But I would do that every single day. I would get on live every day for an hour. And do I regret it? No. But I still feel like I was working hard. Like, at the end of the day, I want my money just to being able to just be myself and post content that's me. You know what I mean? And it resonates. Like, and that's why I be telling y'all this. Like, when it comes to like my content now, and I know a lot of people always want to know, like, are sales consistent for y'all? On average, a low day for me is like $1,000, literally $1,000. Because think about it, you sell 2 DWAs, that's $500. You sell any of your digital products, I also sell a Digital Boss Academy. Love that program as well. Is it as advanced and as structured as DWA? No, it's not. But it's a super beginner friendly program. And I love it. The quality, the content that they give you in there, game changer. Ain't gonna lie, it's the only thing that they kill in DWA on. Only thing. But as far as like structure, the things that you're gonna learn, the quality of what you're gonna learn and how you're gonna learn it, DWA maybe got that on lock. But I invested in both programs, because they tell you in digital marketing, And feel like a lot of people don't want to be honest on why, they sell a $500 course. I'll tell y'all, it's good to have a high ticket item, a low ticket item, and then have products that resonate with you, that make sense with your brand and everything like that. So that's why I sell a credit repair bundle. That's why I sell a digital marketing playbook. Well, I don't sell anymore. So any of you guys are interested and you want to get started in digital marketing, but you're not ready to invest in a course, go on my website and get my digital marketing playbook, y'all. You can literally get it for free. And it literally has all of the steps, step by step, of how to start your digital marketing business, how to set up your systems, how to pick your niche, how to find your voice. All of that's in that digital marketing playbook. And then on top of that, if you download it for free, you can go resell it for whatever price you want. Granted, it does have my face on it, so you may want to change that, go on Canva and edit it. But y'all, that's why I'm telling y'all, digital marketing has probably been the easiest thing that I have ever done in my life. And the fact that I'm not going to say that it is easy. It is easier from the things that I do. Again, as a person that's done UGC, drop shipping, it's so much work behind the scenes. There's so much negotiating back and forth. There's so many just different variables with digital marketing. I own my time. I own my business. I manage it and do what I want when I want. I hop on live when I want and share my journey with you guys. I make YouTube videos, and it's been a domino effect of like just positivity, for me. Like, again, I just recently became a Stand Store creator ambassador. That's another way for me to earn money. I do affiliate marketing with Stand Store. So when I refer people to Stand Store, whatever like that, I get a commission for that. I'm now monetized on YouTube. Like, y'all, there's so many doors that can open up for you by starting your digital marketing business. But on top of all of that, okay, grass cutter. But on top of all of that, you guys, the really amazing thing about it is, yes, you can resell the course for 100% profit, and that's amazing, right? But it literally is the blueprint for you to create your $1 million business. Whatever it is that you're good at, that maybe you've been struggling with, or maybe that you've been wanting to start, or maybe you have a business that it's not taking off how you thought it was. I promise you, all you need is marketing and branding training, and DWA has that. And so many people and so many different business owners that I've been able to, I guess you can say, collaborate with, work with, or sell DWA to, just got it for personal development. And it trips me out because, y'all, so many of us go to school, and that's the thing where when people be like, well, girl, I ain't got $500 to invest right now, but you are about to go back to school for something that you don't even know what you want to do. Well, I'm just gonna go get a business degree. What are you getting it for? What are you trying to do? You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing. Like, we really have to like use our brain and think smart about certain things, because I was the same thing. I was the same way. I was like, well, worst case scenario, I'm just gonna go back to school and get my degree, or go online, get my degree, and at least I'll have it to what? Still work in corporate America and still not be able to own your own time. Like, y'all, when I tell y'all it has been life-changing for me, I was able to pay off my car. I was able to fix my credit. I have right now we're in the process of getting all new floors. We about to get a pool put in. Like, I mean, just so many things. And I'm not trying to brag or anything. I'm just trying to explain to y'all just the amazing things that have came from this for me. And the crazy thing about it is, I'm a person that's in digital marketing that I don't even create any of my own products, y'all. All of the things that when y'all hear people say done for you or DFY, whatever you want to call it, all of the things that I sell, somebody else created, but I'm allowed to basically customize it, make it my own, and sell for 100% profit, sell for whatever price I want, other than a master resale right program like Digital Wealth Academy or Digital Boss Academy. So essentially, when you think about it, it's almost like you getting paid to learn. That's how I feel about it. Like, I feel like I was getting paid to learn, because with one sale, I get my money back. And here's a product that I can sell for whenever, for the rest of my life, basically. And it's constantly updating. There's a community, a support system. A lot of us feel like, oh, I want to get started, but I don't have that support system that I need. I don't have like-minded individuals around me. People around me are not going to understand. My husband's not going to understand. My friends are not going to understand. That's why I love that, because y'all can literally hop in the chat and ask questions like, hey, does my content suck? And people will tell you, like, and it's like, they won't be like, damn, that shit whack. But I mean, they will, let you know or offer you tips and pointers. Like, that's what I love, because I feel like for anybody that wants to invest in digital marketing, whatever like that, I feel like you kind of gotta be a person that wants to help others. I mean, and that's not for everybody, And I feel like another thing that a lot of people don't talk about is a lot of people like try to promote like digital marketing, like, oh, all you need is 2 hours a day. They lying, okay? Now, granted, Tyler, okay, girl, I don't know why she acting with food today, but yeah, like as of now that my systems are automated, definitely I spend about 2-3 hours a day. But in the beginning, y'all, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's work, But to me, it was fun. You know what I'm saying? It was fun figuring out things. It was fun implementing strategies that I learned inside to be like, okay, let me see if this shit works. Because they saying that all you got to do this, and that, and it's so simple. All I got to do is tweak this or put this word or use these keywords or use SEO, and it's gonna work. So for me, that was fun. So you do have to be a person that is. You don't have to necessarily be tech savvy, but you do have to be a person that's willing to, kind of. A lot of people think like, oh, if I get this course, it's just supposed to take off for me. No, you got to implement them strategies. You're gonna have to go back through the modules and listen to them again, listen to them again. But the reward at the end of it is insane. Like, I mean, it is insane to literally make money in my sleep. I never imagined that was gonna be my life. Like, I never thought that this was. And then on top of that, I've been able to launch like mentorships and different things which allowed me to make another source of income. So that's why I'm just so grateful for it. That's why I get on here and tell y'all about it, because I'm just like, I'm a regular schmegular girl from Indianapolis, Indiana. And if I can do this, y'all can do this. There's nothing special about me that I don't have that you don't have. All you have to do is have a positive mindset and want to start and can be consistent. And you have to be consistent in them days where it's hard, where your numbers look like they low, when your reels, you think ain't nobody watching your shit, but really they are. And, I tell people all the time, like, girl, I got 50 views, but imagine if 10 of them people bought DWA off from you. You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing that people don't be thinking about. And I'm just like, it's not about the views, it's about strategy, and it's about consistency. Y'all, I've had people that literally be like, oh girl, I've been watching you since May, and they just now bought DWA from me. So it's not about what your numbers look like. It's not about like, oh, your content sucks, nobody's watching it. Just be consistent. And it's almost like a no fail safe about it. Like, I'm not gonna say like, because I know there's people, I'm sure, that have probably never sold a course, but they probably wasn't applying the strategies that they did. Again, you do got to put in work. If anybody's telling you that this shit is easy, oh girl, you're gonna make 10K in 2 days, they motherfucking lie. Don't believe it. Is it possible? Very much so. Very much so. I've seen some people talk about they sold 4 DWAs in like a day. I was like, well, damn. I mean, I ain't did that, but has it allowed my family just the financial freedom? Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't never enough money. Don't get me wrong, for me personally, but to be able to just live comfortably for once, not have to take a loan out to go on a vacation, not have to, be worried or be looking over my shoulder and stuff. That's what I'm grateful for. You know what I'm saying? And out of all the different things that I've tried, this seems the most, consistent for me. This seems the most like, okay, this is, again, I tell people all the time, like, there's days, y'all, where I don't, like, for example, I told somebody, when was Labor Day? That was this week, wasn't it? When Labor Day this week? Yeah. Okay. So on Labor Day, for example, y'all, I didn't make no money on Labor Day. Tuesday, I think I made $300. Wednesday, like, my days were kind of low. And I was like, well, damn, okay, what's going on? This was a rough week for me, because August was amazing for me, right? And so I'm like, okay, we having a little rough start. But then yesterday, y'all, I made $4,700. Today I've already made $6,000. So that's why I'm like, it is like, I mean, nobody can predict what they're gonna make. But if you're promoting, you're talking about it, and if it's something that you believe in, that's one thing that I'm really big on. And I talk a lot of sales a lot of times. So I've had people like, girl, I'm about DWA and DBA right now. And I'm like, hold on. If you're not willing to put in the work, if you can't set some time to the side, if you're not willing to have maybe some sleepless nights here or there, don't do it, sis. Don't invest your money in $500. I'd rather you go put that $500 in a mutual fund or something and let it grow for your kids, or get your kids a CD or something. Like, if you're not willing to put in the work, I tell people all the time, don't invest with me, because I'm really big on, like, if you buy from me, and I have a lot of people that have bought from me, and I'm like, hey girl, what's going on? Like, what? Where you at? You know what I mean? Like, because I $500 is a lot of money. $20 is a lot of money to me. To be investing your hard-earned money into something, if you're not going to put in the work, don't invest right now. You know what I'm saying? Wait till you can set some time to the side, because once you get it going and you're consistent with it, I'm telling you, you will take off. And I'm just like, y'all, I got a woman that is 67 years old doing this, and she has taken off. Only have ever used a typewriter before all of this. Only have ever used a type, and I'm just like, that is insane to me. Like, and I know if any of y'all hear me say this a lot, I'm sorry, but it's just like, to me, it's insane, because I'm just like, here's somebody that was like, baby, I'm not tech savvy, but I seen you talking one day and I just wanted to invest. I've had people that have been homeless, y'all, and they invested their last and it's changed their life. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that ain't a faith of a mustard seed, baby, what is it? Thank you, Pay. How are you? Thank you. But yeah, y'all, and it's just like the journey of just being able to help others. That again, I tell you all the time, I love making money. It's amazing, it's great, but it's like that can't be it. You know what I'm saying? That can't be, and that's why a lot of people don't last. That's why a lot of people aren't consistent, because it's like, again, what about when I had them $0 days, or even still now, when a day where if I could have let Labor Day get to me. Well, damn, ain't nobody buying my stuff. Oh, damn, I should just quit. But then to turn around and make what I've already made, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, to literally get my salary of what I've made in a year, in a month, insane. And I'm like, bro, y'all can do this. Y'all can do this too. I'm telling you, there's nothing special about me, baby. I look in my patience. I'm just like, Lord, look. Because when I tell y'all, I've been on YouTube for years, y'all. Been on YouTube for years and struggled. Never was growing. Didn't understand. But y'all, there's a strategy behind everything. Like, once I started offering value, here talking about digital marketing, helping people, help them getting started or whatever like that. Now I'm finally hitting monetization. Now I'm finally surpassing 1,000 subscribers. Like, insane. And all of this stuff, yeah, it's free. You don't have to invest in a $500 course. Again, y'all can download my free digital marketing playbook and get that and start with that. But to get that video instruction, that self-guided, that resource that you can always go back to, where you don't have to be looking up, or you don't have to be going on YouTube and searching, it's all done for you. And then on top of that, a lot of people's like, oh, well, girl, I want to get started or whatever like that, but I'm not creative. I don't know how to create content to promote it. Y'all, they give you the content to promote inside of DWA. They literally give you stories to put up. They give you like just different type of templates to use to promote. So it's like literally a done for you business. All your job is to basically put it in front of the right audience. And how do you do that? My personal way, and how I think is the easiest way, because baby, we ain't about to be out here faking it, being yourself. I literally will take my camera, y'all, and from the moment I wake up to the moment I lay down, set that bad boy up, and I just film myself doing stuff. Because at the same time, I'm real big on, I'm not going to set my expectations high where y'all like, okay, well, she always gives luxury. She always gives, baby, it's ghetto over here, okay? Y'all going to see me washing these dishes, vacuuming, doing the laundry. Baby, put that, look, I go into Chat GPT. All I need is a 3 to 7 second video. Find me a little trending sound. Boom, put that on my video. Then I go into Chat GPT. Hey, write me 10 viral hooks that will resonate with other moms that are looking to earn passive income with done for you digital products. Boom, it'll generate them hooks for me. Put that on my screen. Put my little text. Make it a little cute. This is where the branding comes in, right? I always use like my little pink and white text. Do that. Boom. Now I'm gonna go back into Chat GPT. All right. Now, right now, I'll use whatever hooks I use. Now I'll be like, I'm grateful that you're willing to hold her hand through. Of course, sis. Anything you need, I got you. Okay, baby, I'm about to get off. And then after that, y'all, because I'm gonna get back on live later. But if she let me. Oh, well, no, I'm not, y'all. My team play today, y'all. Go Eagles, period. What was I gonna say? Oh, and then after I do that, y'all, so after I get that hook, then what I do is I'll whatever my hooks was that I use, I'll be like, all right, pretend this is me in AI. Pretend you are a Instagram algorithm expert. Write me a viral Instagram caption based off of whatever that hook was. Boom, it'll generate that hook for me. Boom, I mean that caption for me. Copy that bad baby. I don't be doing nothing. Okay, copy that bad boy. Use what if the hashtags look cool, I'll use them. But typically, I like to use the hashtags of the audience that I'm trying to reach. This is what a lot of people don't talk about. A lot of people think in digital marketing, and this is why they're not getting sales or reaching the audience that they want, because they're using digital marketing this, digital marketing that. No, I use hashtag mom life, hashtag mom struggles, hashtag mom problems, because I'm trying to solve mom's problems or different mom's problems so they can start earning passive income. Boom. Put that in there, post my video. Same shit I post on Instagram, baby. I post it on TikTok and TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook. My Instagram is hooked to my Facebook, so it usually just filters over. I ain't gotta do shit there. Boom, hop on live a couple of times a week. Y'all, and honestly, that's my strategy. Granted, I was mentoring or whatever like that. I kind of had to stop because I did get to a point where it got a little bit overwhelming. I didn't know it was gonna take off like how it did. And yeah, that is the strategy behind it. Like, it literally is being consistent, showing up. And that's what I love about it. I get to be myself and make money from it. I get to go to lunch or go to brunch with my kids. I film that, I try to make it educational, motivational, or inspirational. One of those 3 pillars or whatever like that, what to do with my niche and my target audience, so I know who I'm talking to, So they feel like, damn, she's actually answering my problem or solving my problem for me. Y'all, that's it. There is nothing behind it. Now, granted, back to kind of what I was saying, I'm gonna get off here, y'all. Girl, you is clowning. Not her that brought me the new. Okay. We were gonna go get something to eat. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go get something to eat. So after damn, y'all, I lost my train of thought. You done made me lose my train of thought, Pookie. Why you make me lose my train of thought? But y'all, that's it. I promise y'all. Stop thinking or overthinking. And then not only that, I'm gonna leave y'all with this. Stop thinking that you don't deserve this. Like, I feel like a lot of us are just so, and I was one of them, are so programmed. I actually posted a reel talking about this today, but like, we are so programmed to think like our earning potential is capped, and it's not. Like, I can have whatever it is that I desire, that I feel, that I think, that I dream, or whatever. I can have that. All I need to do is just put a plan together, and with God, doing your daily affirmations and speaking highly of yourself and changing your mindset, you can do that. You can have whatever it is y'all. I am literally, crazy to say this, but like, we're like in the process of redoing our whole house. I'm like literally creating my dream house, all from digital, all because I started digital, all because I started something that I didn't even think that was lucrative, that I didn't even think was possible. I thought was a scam. But imagine if I didn't. You know what I'm saying? And like, again, I've done every goddamn thing that you could possibly try to do, baby. I didn't try to do it. Trust, I'm a hustler, baby. I'll do whatever I got to do. Okay. Look, when I see people, look, DoorDash wasn't for me. I ain't gonna lie. But because when I see people talk about they was making all this money with I was like, okay, let me try this shit. I was like, okay, this ain't for me. this shit ain't for me. But I would look. I'm not one of the type of old girl. I could never, like, I'm not that type of person, baby. I'm gonna try it, and if it's lucrative, it look like it's gonna make it shake. Y'all have done wholesale real estate. That was kind of like a trend for for us. Like, we made some money during COVID, especially, and then that kind of fell off. So, I'm gonna try. This is the only thing that I have, and I've consistently done it for 8 months, and I have seen. Granted, my first 4 months didn't see much to it, but I was trying to sell my own products. Nobody knew who the fuck I was. That's why I wasn't selling nothing. But when I invested in a master resale right course like Digital Wealth Academy, changed the game. Because y'all got to think, the product is already trending. So many people are already investing. That alone, showing your customers their testimony. Like, don't take my word for it. Y'all can go. I can show y'all all the testimonies of other people that from all over the world that has said that DWA has changed their life. Y'all, when I got in the community, there was 42,000 people. Now there's over 66,000 people in there. Growing community. Digital Boss Academy. I love the fact that it was created by a beautiful Black woman that wanted people to have access to learning high income skills and learning digital marketing skills without having to pay $500. She changed the game with that. And that's the thing. Like, think about it. And she started with Digital Wealth Academy. So this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Like, it's not just about, yes, you can make passive income. And if that's what you want to do, I ain't gonna lie, I've gotten comfortable with it. Haven't launched my own product in a while. And so I'm like, bro, I just wanted $1,000. You know, when you making 10K, 12K a month, I ain't gonna lie. Heifer didn't got comfortable over here, but I do plan to use it. Y'all, this could literally be the blueprint for you and your $1 million business, your $1 million idea. Maybe you can launch a course. I know there's something that or that people are always coming to you and asking for advice. And they're like, hey, turn that shit into a course. And it can be lucrative, y'all. It can be lucrative. I have a mentee right now. She's a CPR, like she can recertify people. I'm like, bro, start doing some ebooks and stuff like that. Like, that niche alone is insane. And I was telling her, I was like, girl, because she was kind of like doubting herself a little bit. I'm like, just the way that you described it, and it was like, because I was like, well, who's gonna be when I talk to my mentees, I'm like, who's gonna be your target audience? How are you gonna promote this? So I can help you with your strategy. And she was like, well, I really don't know. And I'm like, well, just speak from the heart. And this is where people be messing up or be forgetting. Like, they be thinking like it's gotta like, oh, I can't be like, no. I was telling her, I was like, girl, just speak from the heart and tell me why this is beneficial. And she was like, well, like moms, like I'm a mom of 2. She has like 2 twin girls. And she was like, just the importance of like choking hazards and people not knowing how to do CPR. And I'm like, even for me as a mom, I consider myself a good mom. I'm like, bro, I'm not CPR certified. I mean, granted, if my child was choking, I mean, hell, I was taught, you pat him on the back. I didn't know. And so that even kind of had like my wheels, like turning in my head. And I'm like, see, like, just like how you told your story and you said like how beneficial that's solving so many problems. And how many moms are going to feel like, well, damn, I do need to take it upon myself to learn CPR or learn choking preventatives or whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, that's your book, that's your ebook, that's your course that you can promote. And she's like, damn, I didn't even think about it. Like, so y'all, I'm telling y'all already have the idea. You already have the $1 million idea. And you be surprised how simple. If y'all go on, you take this. Okay, I'm gonna call daddy. We're gonna go get some to eat, okay? If you go on YouTube, and this is like prime example. Go on YouTube and just type in the word how to. If y'all look at all the dumbass questions that people be asking, that alone, people, and okay, let me not say dumbass questions. That was me. I'll take that back. But y'all, people, you be surprised the simplest things that people want to know, and you can turn around and monetize off of that. But I mean, offer it, let it be a value. I'm not saying just put some bullshit together. I'm saying like really offer value, but people need resources, y'all. Generations are all being created, so younger generations want to know certain things. Literally, take the time, go on YouTube, and just type in how to, and see all the different things that pop up. How to make cookies, how to make vegan cookies, how to I don't know. I mean, just this is random stuff I'm thinking in my head. How to, I don't know, paint a wall. You'd be surprised of the things that people be asking for, and you could create a course off of that. A $500 course, a $300 course, a $100 course over something that you're passionate about. And that's why I tell people, because I know people that be like, well, I have so many different niches, I don't know where to start, or I don't know who my target. What is something that you're like, y'all see how I can't shut the hell up? It's because I'm passionate about this and I like this and I genuinely want to, because I'm like, this is the easiest thing that I've ever done in my life. Granted, yes, I had to put in work, but once I got it going, and once I sacrificed, honestly, them first like 30 days, maybe, and was able to automate my systems, like it's insane. Can you imagine making $3,000 while you was asleep? Like, I couldn't. But that's my reality now, y'all. That could be your reality too. But all you have to do is be willing to put in the work, be willing to be coached, be willing to, you know what I'm saying, be disciplined. You know what I'm saying? So many people right now, people spend $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 to go see Beyonce. Granted, yeah, you might have gotten a great performance and a great experience out of that, but you won't go invest $500 in yourself. Mind-boggling to me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, instead of you going out this weekend, oh girl, you know what I'm saying, we gonna go turn up, spend all this money. Baby, why don't you drop $125, invest in yourself and get started? I know there's at least one person that you can sell Digital Wealth Academy to. At least one person, get your money back, start really implementing the strategies and start making money and create your $1 billion business, bro. Because I'm telling you, we all can do it, but we all get lazy sometimes. Me included. But I'm telling y'all, people out here getting lash sets for $125, getting a wax for $125 just one time. Take that money and invest in yourself. Don't you want to fix your credit? Don't you want to be able to pay more on like your mortgage? Maybe you are in the process where you're wanting to get a house, but the market is so goddamn high. It can't be, it's not affordable. You know what I'm saying? But building that bank account, maybe you want to make your kids trust fund. Both of my kids are trust fund babies, y'all, all because of my digital marketing business. Like, this is life-changing experience. But anyways, y'all, I gotta get off here because I promise I took my kids out to eat today. But all right, y'all. I know I talk y'all to death, but thank you guys so much for tuning in. Again, my name is Sierra Janae. I'm a wife and mama too. I love helping moms make money online, selling done for you digital products. Digital Wealth Academy, Digital Boss Academy are two amazing self-guided video instruction programs that you can learn from, learn about digital marketing, learn about how to launch a business, learn about how to grow on social media. So if you're looking to earn passive income, you're not sure where to go, where to head to, definitely I'm a link here. I'll do this right now. I'm gonna link DWA in here, but I'm also going to link it in the replay of this video. Maybe you're not ready to invest in a $500 course. Y'all, download my free digital marketing playbook. It literally gives you step by step of what you need to do, how to get started, set up your systems, picking your niche from A to Z. It's just in a book form. But all right, you guys, I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. If you guys need help with anything, if you have a question, if you want to know more info, check out, I have plenty of videos on my YouTube. I have like a digital marketing playlist on my YouTube channel. So just go in there. I have my Stand Store linked in my bio. You can also click here, check out any of my products if you have any questions. I'm really good about getting back to people on Instagram because I love sending voice notes and talking your ear off. I can't help it. But all right, y'all. I hope y'all have an amazing Friday. Go Eagles, period. I don't care if y'all like the Eagles, but go Eagles, okay? But all right, I'll see you. I'm gonna link DWA, the free playbook, and DBA in the replay of this video. But all right, y'all. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye. Happy Friday. Okay, girl, you ready?